Have you ever wondered how to correct or improve your posture? By the end of this video, you will have some cues to take away from you that will help you to adjust your posture during your day. To find out more about how you can strengthen your body to support it in the best way you can, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. So lots of people suffer with poor posture. And the reason it's important that we correct it and start to improve our posture is because we can start to experience aches and pains in our body because of that poor posture. It can be caused by sitting down for long periods of time or sitting down in chairs that aren't really very supportive for our bodies, or, classic iPhone slouch. We're just not connecting with our bodies and understanding the best way to hold them, whether that's just during our everyday life or indeed during our workouts. But there are lots of benefits as well of good posture. And the most important one is to alleviate those aches and pains. We don't want to experience lower back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain. And we want to feel confident. And if you have good posture, it can make you appear slimmer. It takes away the tummy that can appear more rounded if you have got poor posture. So to walk tall and confidently into a room, we really do need to think about posture. And I'm going to give you some cues for you to think about. So common posture, if I just show you standing, we tend to stand on one leg, sitting into one hip, especially if you are a lady who's had children and you might have popped a toddler on one of your hips while you're trying to cook or do something else when you're multitasking. We tend to sit into one hip. If we are standing on both legs, we sit forwards into the hips. We let the core go and shorten the back. So we're compressing the spine, the lower part of the spine. This then causes us to concave the chest, the shoulders come forwards, the chin sticks out, and you can see that we start to experience discomfort in the lower back. We're pulling on the neck, the chest has gone in, we're pulling on the shoulder blades and opening up the back, and this starts to cause problems. It can also start to tighten up your hamstrings as well because you're pushing the hips forwards and there's no length in the back of the hamstrings. So what do we do to correct it? So certainly ballet posture, we're going to think about being on both feet rather than sitting in one hip. It's better to be on both feet and moving around on both feet. If you're standing in a queue and you're stationary and you're not able to move around, it's better to shift from one foot to the other than to be planted with the hips forwards and sitting in the hips or into one hip. So if we're standing there, we want to take the weight a bit further over the balls of the feet. So we're not right back on the heels, a little bit further over the balls of the feet, and this lengthens the back of the legs. Instead of sitting in the hips, we're going to push up out of the hips. So if you think about finding space between your hip bones and your rib cage and lengthening the spine, that really, really helps. If you think also about pushing into the floor to lift up, pushing into the feet to lift out of the hips, that is also another nice way of thinking about it to lengthen the spine. Engaging your core gently, and then relaxing the shoulders. So the rib cage isn't sticking out, but neither is it coming in. We've got nice length in the spine, and think about lifting your ears up to the ceiling or the crown of your head. Sometimes if we think about standing tall, the shoulders can lift, and we want to keep the shoulders down and relaxed in the back. Not pulling them down, but just nice and relaxed, and an open chest. And lifting the chin a little bit. Think about how you would stand if I asked you to walk into a room full of people you didn't know with confidence. You would not walk into the room like this. You would walk into the room with an open chest, with your head held high. So that's a way to think about it. So during your day now, if you can think about cues, you can do a body scan. Am I lifting up through the tops of my ears to the ceiling or through the crown of my head? Is my spine long? So imagine if you were holding a string of pearls from the top, they would hang. Each pearl would hang one below the other. If you're going to sit forward, you're compressing the spine, that string of pearls is not going to be nice and long. So lifting up, lengthening your spine, engaging the core softly, and trying to keep the weight forwards a little to lengthen the back of your legs, and then shifting round on the feet if you need to. You can apply that posture to your workouts, and a lot of the time, strengthening up the core is going to really, really help you improve your posture. Because if we have a weak core, that is what allows us to come and sit into this position. If we have a strong core and we're aware of it, it does help to support the body and help you to lift out of your hips for more support. So strengthening up your core, making sure that the body has more range of movement, is nice and flexible so that your body isn't contracting into these positions, that you've got that movement there because you are stretching on a regular basis. So please comment below, let me know if those cues are helpful to you, and if you would like to try some exercises to help strengthen your core or your flexibility, please do have a look at the other videos on this YouTube channel. If you like this video, please feel free to share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and comment on this video.